It's 3 degrees outside and all we need to do is put the roof on.
But is it really that easy?
It is. We've done about 2 hours.
That is, as long as you follow instructions and the inspector doesn't show up.
And he thinks that your concrete job is questionable.
So far, we've made it through the house and farm build unscathed, despite our less than stellar safety standards.
Remember, don't fall. I still got another side of the house I need you to build.
As long as we keep up this record, I'd say we'll likely be fine. But with smiles like these, there's no telling what'll happen.
Leon!
Yeah, shovel. I hate snow. Why don't we build Miami instead? So.
And there it is, the lost lumber pile.
Easy, easy, easy. Post hole, post hole, post hole. Square it up, level it up, plumb it up, put the roof and we're done.
But is it really that easy?
It is. We've done about 2 hours.
I'm right.
In the days ahead, I'm looking to. I've done all that's been asked of me to do. So honey, now I'm through trying to impress. Now I'm taking off and cutting loose.
The silo's officially in place. We haven't attached to anything yet. But you know what, guys? It's 15 degrees out here. It's completely cold as can be. I don't want to sit there tinkering around with a couple of nuts and bolts. I'm gonna freeze my you-know-what off. So I decided to go ahead and start the roof structure of the feed barn, whatever you want to call it. That's it. Done. Finished. What do you think? Did it go well?
Yeah. So he just explained what we're doing. It's too cold to sit there and like tinker around standing still. Like it's not a good way to start the day. So we're gonna start the day moving and doing labor because as Josh always says,
The heat's in the tools.
the heat is in the tools. That's why I love you, Josh.
To have nowhere to be. 'Cause I got a pocket with a little couch, car with a tank of gas, and nowhere to be.
If you do 95 inches on this, we'll measure from the top to the bottom and put them up and just screw a 2x across, screw a 2x across and hold it in place. Once we get all these up the same way, we should be fine.
And days to see, 'cause I could end up anywhere I please. The exciting places that I could roam through, or I could mount into my couch at home too.
So you finally figured out where we've been spending all our time, huh? Yes. You soaking up all the sun? I know. We're glad you're feeling better, right? You're looking good. You're looking strong. You're feeling strong. You're hanging out. We got to get back to work, Leon, but I think I speak for everybody when we say we're glad you're doing better.
Thank you, Athletic Greens, for sponsoring today's video. AG1 by Athletic Greens is packed with 75 vitamins, minerals, whole food sourced superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens in one convenient daily serving. It's a special blend of ingredients that helps your body's nutritional needs and supports gut health, immunity, energy, recovery, focus, and aging. With crazy work hours, kids, and just life in general, it can be tough to get in the full spectrum of vitamins and minerals in daily. That's why I love how easy AG1 by Athletic Greens makes it to fill in the gaps in my diet. 8 ounces of water, 1 scoop or travel packet, that's it. A simplified health routine that we can consistently follow to start our day each morning. And some peace of mind knowing we are getting in the full spectrum of vitamins and minerals. One of the best benefits has been being able to cut out energy drinks and the afternoon espresso shots because our energy levels do not dip throughout the day. If you guys are interested in picking up a new healthy habit in 2022, go to our link in the description box below to get a year's supply of vitamin D3K2 and 5 travel packs for free with your first purchase. AG1 by Athletic Greens is the nutritional insurance each of us deserves. Thanks again, Athletic Greens, for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to the build.
Josh is grabbing some concrete real quick because we have these outer 2 posts right here and right here, perfectly plumb, and they're square with the rest of the posts that we've already installed. What we're gonna be doing this time is pouring the concrete in dry. It's obviously far too cold for us to be mixing and pouring wet concrete. So we're gonna be putting them in there dry, and what ends up happening is the dry concrete absorbs the moisture from the soil and it'll harden up over time.
All right, that one's good. Let's do the other side, and then we'll get that done. We'll work on the middle post. That's good. We'll pull a jet line for the center one so it's nice and straight off the other 2 posts. Once that's done, we'll start the roof.
Leon! You're looking good, Lee. Beautiful, beautiful smile. We could probably work on the toothbrushing a little bit. You got that?
On it, 15.
Good job. Ooh, what a man, what a man, what a man. That was easy.
So says you. All right, let's put them up.
So Josh has the back row of posts all cut to the proper height. If you can tell, which I'm not sure if you can tell the way the camera is, but these are much lower than the ones at the front. So the roof on this structure is going to be slanted like a shed style. I don't know what you call it, but like this is how the roof's gonna be. And that's gonna allow him to pull in with the forks, get underneath the feed bins, lift them up, pull them out to go get the feed bins filled, and then also put them back really easily. So now that that's done, we're gonna attach some 2x10s across the back row, and then we can start installing the rafters.
We're getting ready to start the roof now. We're gonna put the rafters up first. They're gonna be 2x6s. I'm not getting too crazy with this. It's a feed structure, it's not a house. I'm not gonna be cutting the 2x6s. I'm gonna take these brackets, screw them up, screw them in, and I'm gonna call it a day. It's gonna hold.
What are you doing down here, huh? You never come down here.
I'm not sure what he's looking for, can't see.
He thinks that your concrete job of throwing it in there dry is questionable. And then on top of that, you're not cutting bird mouths for the roof and like.
I'm half the entire thing, I get it.
It was at that moment he knew he had to make the trek from the house all the way down here in the snow and freezing temperatures.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'm in for it now, aren't I?
Oh, you are. That's a fail. He has never come down this far, ever. In the snow, much less.
Going, because he's going further out too.
Chuck, that's too far. He's blind. Chuck, it's too far. You're gonna get lost.
starting to look like a structure, babe.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
It's getting there.
It really does feel like the structure went from nothing to something today. When we came out this morning, it was like 3 degrees outside,
Yes.
and this was like the last thing we felt like doing.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, it was pretty cold.
But I'm so glad that we came out and we did it, and we made
Yeah, yeah.
progress instead
Oh,
of
yeah.
wasting the day.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we've done this entire process, because there's been so many times that we haven't felt like doing what we need to do, but we don't wait for the motivation to come. We do it, and then we feel good about it, and the motivation eventually comes as you're
Yes.
doing the project. So you just gotta kind of like suck it up, you know?
Yeah, you feel better about doing it versus not doing it, because when 5 o'clock comes around and it's dark outside, you're like, man, I did nothing today.
Yeah, you wasted your day. And I
Exactly.
don't ever want to feel like that. Making progress feels good.
It does.
You know?
Yep. One step closer, babe.
Remember, don't fall. I still got another side of the house I need you to build.
That's what I'm here for, huh? This bogy stuff.
That and your good looks, you know?
We all know that. The last 3 rafters all need special cuts because they actually land on the post. And the post starts back here versus landing on the 2x10 that goes across. So I gotta cut a portion of it out so it sits on top there nice and flat.
We wouldn't be where we are today if we didn't ever push a little harder, dream a little bigger, and take risks a little more often. Had we never stepped out of our comfort zone, we would have never felt the pain of sacrifice, but we also would have never reaped the benefits of building the life we've built. There's been a lot of late nights and cold days, but at the same time, we've never been so content and wanted so little outside of what we already have. We haven't built a huge home and our farm isn't perfectly complete, but when we dreamed about moving here and taking this on, the focus was on the process and whether or not we were cut out to accomplish what we wanted to. The late night talks consisted of preparing ourselves mentally for getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, so that we could grow and build something for our family that was outside of what's considered the norm. A small home with a still incomplete exterior, kids exploring and playing freely, livestock raised properly to provide the majority of our food, solar to power our home free from the constraints of the grid, and us working side by side, day in and day out, going to bed tired with hearts full. It's perfectly imperfect and everything we ever wanted.
We're short a couple 2x4s, but when we get that on, we're ready for metal roofing. How's she doing?
Good.
Good.
Happy cows.
I see that. Oh,
They love each other.
yes they do.